Us today. Heather is off this morning. Let's get right to our top story. People in Ontario will have 4 more years of Liberal rule. Voters in Canada's biggest province returned the Liberals to power in yesterday's election. McGuinty and his party won a second straight majority, and they won it big. The CBC's Neil Coxall is in Toronto this morning, outside the place where Liberals just secured another 4 years in power. Good morning, Neil.
Good morning, Suhana. Well, Dalton McGuinty, Premier-elect, gets to keep his office and his job here at Queen's Park just behind me. 71 seats they took. Now, a drop in the popular vote by 3% for the Liberals. But again, the Liberals have come to a majority for a second time. First time that has happened, a back-to-back majority for the Liberals in this province in 70 years. Here is how the Premier-elect, Dalton McGuinty, spoke just after his victory.
Do not underestimate the challenges before us, but our competitors would be foolish to underestimate us. We will not rest on our laurels. We will build on the stronger foundation that we've built together over the past 4 years. We believe in Medicare, not private health care. We want better publicly funded schools, not public funds for private schools. We believe in business, workers, and government coming together in a powerful combination to grow our economy and create good jobs. We do not shy away from competition. We welcome it.
Public money for private schools, Suhana, that was the issue. Faith-based funding brought forward by a Conservative leader here in Ontario, John Tory, and that is the issue that lost him his seat in this election and lost his party this election as well, according to many election watchers this time around. Tory lost his seat, a risk he took by changing his riding to go up against popular education minister, Liberal Education Minister Kathleen Wynne. His party got 26 seats, up 1 from last election, but again, they lost the election overall, of course, and Tory lost his seat. Tory says he will stay on at this point as leader of the Provincial Conservatives. Now, the NDP and its leader, Howard Hampton, managed to hold on to just 10 seats. That's exactly what they had when the writ was dropped just a month ago. Hampton also says he will stay on as the leader of his party, even though he was musing during the campaign that he might not stay on at the end of this campaign. The Greens, though, the Green Party, big gains for them, Suhana. No seats still, but they tripled their popular vote, going up to almost 9% of the popular vote. But when you think about voter turnout, we talked a lot about that yesterday as people headed to the polls, Suhana. Certainly an historic win for the Liberals in this province, but that has to be tempered by the fact that it is the lowest voter turnout, I believe, since 1927. 52% voter turnout yesterday, down from just about 57% last election in 2003.
And Neil, those who did turn out actually had to mark 2 ballots. So what about that second vote yesterday, the referendum question?
Well, the referendum question, of course, Suhana, was to determine whether the current electoral system in this province is working for Ontarians or whether they wanted to change to a more proportional representation style. Well, 63% of the popular vote said that Ontarians want to keep the current system. So a big loss for the Citizens Coalition and people in this province who have been pushing for a different style of electing people into power in this province.
Thanks for the update, Neil. The CBC's Neil Coxall at Ontario's Queen's Park in Toronto this